If you're looking to get in front of the camera and start your own YouTube channel, stay with me. I'm going to walk you through my personal recording process when it comes to recording and getting videos on YouTube. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate marketer, real estate agent with eXp Realty brokerage. I'm also a kvCORE peer coach. I help realtors grow and scale with marketing and lead generation consulting, kvCORE coaching, and systems process. Name it, I talk about it here on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to get updates on more content like this. So in a moment, I'm going to share my screen and walk you through my entire process. Keep in mind, I'm going to keep it very high level, but give you enough information so I'm not overwhelming you. But remember, this channel is all about this. I'm going to be diving deeper into it. I have even a video coming up on TubeBuddies and looking at analytics and tags and descriptions, more on ChatGPT and leveraging AI, so much more. But I want to keep this really basic to get your juices flowing so you're not overwhelmed and you get in front of the camera sooner than later. So I'm going to share my screen right now and kind of walk you through some of my own process of getting videos out on YouTube and other platforms as well. Remember, some of these strategies apply to you getting videos out on YouTube, but Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. They are on YouTube. You can create them more long form. You can also play with shorts and reels, so short form content. So those options are available for you, like if you want to get on front of TikTok. But really getting in front of the camera, I'm going to show you some tools that I use and some of my really entire process. First and foremost, you want to think about who is your target audience. What kind of content are you going to be creating? And if you're confused about that, leverage some things like ChatGPT, right? And you can ask it. And I'm going to give you some examples of the way that I speak to ChatGPT. Remember, AI tools, kvCORE, any of these smart technology software tools, they are as smart as you. They're just sitting there waiting for you to give it prompts and tell it what to do. And my best advice for you is treat ChatGPT like it's your personal executive assistant. If you were to tell them what to do, you'll be very clear in your task and delegation. Very similar concept applies when it comes to ChatGPT. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of my own ideas. And again, you can ask it topics, you can ask to create outlines, etc. And again, I'm going to keep it really high level in this video, but I have tons of different videos that are coming up about different copywriting, etc. So my suggestion for you is I'm going to give you some example using our other channel. I have a number of YouTube channel, including the one that I have with my husband, where I talk about, we share a lot of real estate. Our audience is real estate investors, buyers, sellers, so very particular to real estate. Obviously, this channel is for real estate agents. So I'm going to give you some strategies as to how you want to approach it when it comes to your audience. Number one. The other thing is you want to start to gather topics. The first and foremost, when you have, you're thinking about recording, you want to think about what you want to record so it'll make it easier for you and to put together a script so you have the right content. And then we'll talk about all the tools that you need to get it in front of the camera. So a couple of things, like I mentioned, going to ChatGPT, and I have the free version. I don't even have the extensive version. And as you can see right at the top, I'm asking ChatGPT and I'm keeping it super clear. Can you help me create a script for a video about real estate investing? And of course, and it gave me a script, and it had a lot of details like the voiceover screen. So all I did was go back to it because it's ChatGPT, you're just having a conversation, right? And it came back and it gave me the script it did. And I said, you know what, make it simple. Keep without the voiceover, the visuals, the scene, and then it spat me out a great script. So you can say, welcome to our guide on real estate investing. Real estate investing offers this, this, this. And there's different types of real estate investments, such as this. Here's some step to successfully invest in real estate investing. And then you can walk people through it and you can essentially read the script. And if you want a little bit more detail, just ask ChatGPT, can you expand on these? Or can you expand on the point number 4 about real estate stories and add this story to the mix? And now you have a perfectly done script you can use. And I know another question I always get asked is for newer video, new agents that are getting in front of the camera and it's your first time. You could use a teleprompter. The thing with that is, it doesn't come off as natural, and you're going to be like, and if you go and see some of my older videos, I use a teleprompter and you could see every single line was edited. And I get it. If that's what's going to get you comfortable in front of the camera. Now I don't even edit these videos, and I teach online. I teach weekly. I teach a lot of people often online, live and in recording. And I'm so comfortable in front of camera because I got the practice in, and it gave me the skill set and progress, and very similar to you. So come here and maybe try out a teleprompter. You can just Google a teleprompter app. You can put on your phone or your app, your tablet, and you could just hang it right in front of you and read it along closer to your camera. So that would be my suggestion. And the other thing too is that if you're thinking about like topic ideas, ask ChatGPT, just like this prompt, create video ideas on real estate investing for real estate investors, and it gave me a bunch of different topics. They're all great. You can start to do one on beginner guide to real estate investing, case studies on successful real estate deals, sample real estate deals. And as you can see on my channel, I show people different properties and how to look for a real good deal and ROI, and that has good cash flow. But again, you're always constantly thinking about your audience and what is giving them value. So that's number one. So get the tools together. And the other thing that you want to do is once you've done that, you want to get actual equipments in place. And I'm going to show you the ones that I use. So I use this mic called Shure MV7, and I got it just on YouTube. I'm going to take all the links that I'm going to be sharing with you and I'll leave it in the description so you can go ahead and purchase them. This is the most expensive investment I made, and it's because I used to get a really easily clip-on mic and that used to fall out, and it wasn't clear enough. So that's just my recommendation, especially with my movement. I can hear it, with different other sound kind of getting added, and I just wasn't feeling it. And you could see it in some of my videos when really good audio wasn't being used, and I talk fast. And so that's another thing people started leaving in my thing, in my video, saying, oh, you're talking fast and your video is muffling. And so I wanted to be really clear. So this was the most investment that I spent on video recording. And when I first started recording, I would use my phone. And because I was using, and I was just sitting in front of the camera, and I was also kind of reading a teleprompter, and I had a really vigorous script. I was reading word for word. And as you can see, I was extensively editing because I was so nervous and getting in front of the camera. And me, I am that girl that do not want to get in front of the camera, but I know I needed to, and for my business and to share my wealth of knowledge, I just couldn't hold it on anymore. So I did that. But for you, I recommend, if you want to, you don't have to invest in stuff that I did. You can get a clip-on mic, which I'll also leave it in the description. I spent maybe about $30, and there are different types, so I'll put them on. So that's what I would start doing, because maybe video isn't for you and you want to give it a try. I would invest as little as possible to start off, but you're already in the game and you're looking at my personal process, then maybe this is the mic you want to invest in. And the next thing that I have is, because I do a lot of tutorial like videos, and I also like to share my screen, as you can see right now, there are a couple of different tools that I use, and one of which is a webcam. And this is one of the best webcams that are out there that I was able to invest. It's a 4K Pro webcam, Logitech, and it's exact same one that I purchased, and you can get them on Staples and other places, depending on where you are, whether you're in Canada or in the States. And obviously, as you can see, I'm in Canada, so I'm using the Canadian Amazon, but you can look up the similar tools. That's why I'm just showing this to you, so you can go grab the name and search it. I will leave the links all in the description, like I mentioned. And this is great for me because, as you can see, even in my videos that I did with Josh, I would actually start to share my screen and show people different tools and systems, as you can see here. So this started to be something that was really useful for me. So I stopped using phone and I started to leverage a lot of the videos. And right now, I'm going to show you some of the tools that I'm using to record this actual video. And the other thing that I recommend that you get is a stand. You can get the one that people have, kind of like a mic holder that it goes directly on your table, and they're kind of sitting right in front of your mouth or in front of you, kind of on the table. Or you can get this one, which kind of is a clamp that hooks to your table, which I personally really liked because I can move it out of the way. I can bring it closer to me. I can move it up or down. And it had that flexibility. And also, I don't have a lot of room. And as you guys know, I'm in a small apartment in downtown Toronto, and I have two little kids and my husband. So we're really, we don't have a lot of stuff, and we're trying very best to keep it super simple as possible. So if you're in a very similar circumstances I am, and you don't have a massive house or a massive office space, I'm literally in our den, and that's my office space and my recording space, so I can be away from my children when I'm recording. So that would be my suggestion, is to get something that if you want a little bit more compact, so you can kind of fold it and put it aside, then this is such a great tool. And then the other thing, and as you can see, it's super inexpensive. This is a really exciting part. I get DMs about this, and people emailing me and calling me, asking me how I record my videos. My favorite tool to use is StreamYard. As you can see here, this is my favorite tool that I'm using right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you, really quickly. I don't want to go in there because I'm literally recording a video in there, but all my videos that you see recently were done in StreamYard. As you can see, I can put a little banner at the top, I could put a banner at the bottom. I could also share my screen, and you can see there's two different ways I'm sharing my screen right while I'm teaching it to you. So I can point at it, and then I could go back and then you can see my screen fully, and you can relate to me and speak to me. And you can see the camera isn't too bad, and this is the webcam I'm using. And the other beautiful part about this, if you go to another video of mine, I'll show you that I posted more recently. The video quality, as you can see here, is really good when it comes to, especially if you want to add a little bit more layer to it. And if I'm doing interviews, especially for you, when you're creating content and topics, you want to get more people with you because it's easier for you to do so. You're not always in front of the camera. Like, for example, I did videos with my mortgage agent. You can do it with your title company, with your lawyers, whomever is your service providers, and other wholesalers and investors that you work with. As you can see here, I have footer a footer and a header that I'm using. And again, this is using StreamYard, and you can change the call to action. And because these videos are for real estate agents, and that's my target audience, these videos, I'm just showing you an example. I'm using content that's telling people, hey, here's how you can partner with me. Here's all the resources that you get when you partner with me. And I'm doing kind of call to action. So you can really play with the type of content you want to share with your clients and buyers and sellers. If you're doing a video that's just for sellers, you can literally do a bottom part that says free staging or free photography or get a home evaluation, click here, and you can do a call to action. And then same thing with buyers. If you want a buyer's guide, check out the link below, or you can put a quick URL for people to attend. And I wanted to show you another one where I'm doing an interview with another agent, which is super awesome because this is the one I did with my business partner, Jacob Sharman. And you could see that I have a footer and a header again, but it's so beautifully laid out. And StreamYard has so many different layouts, like the one I've shown you this far. I've shown you three. As you can see, when I'm showing the full screen, like right now, the one that where a little screen pops up, or even where you're having multiple people on a screen, which is great. And you could do this right now, while I was recording, is showing you all of this, which is great. And why you're seeing all these things on the side is because I have different plugins that I use, like Keywords Everywhere, TubeBuddy, vidIQ. And these are all the things that are giving me information on my videos and analytics and tags, which I'll get to in a second. The other thing that I want to show you, a tool that I use, is Vimeo as well. So sometimes when I use StreamYard, and sometimes I use Vimeo. And Vimeo, they just recently changed their interface a little bit and how the webcam view shows up. So I'm not in there as often anymore. But I also love Vimeo for that. This video was recorded in Vimeo, where you can see I'm sharing the back of my screen, but my webcam is taking majority of the space. And I love this because you get a moment with me, like right now I'm talking, but then I could pull my video to the side and walk you through my tutorial. So if you want to walk somebody through a home evaluation or a CMA, or even when you're going through some, like a mortgage calculator, again, different types of content where you want to really get into the value, or you want to show people market stats and analysis, this is just a great tools for you to use, and they're super inexpensive. StreamYard is literally $20 a month, 25 to $20 a month, or you can pay for it yearly, but you can test this out. And same thing with Vimeo. Vimeo is, I paid $80 a year. So super inexpensive, and all the videos live there, and you can easily press download. When it's done, you drop it in YouTube and it's done. It's super easy. And then you go to your YouTube, you go to YouTube Studio, and then you add in the video. So it's super easy to do. And the other thing that I use is that if you are like me, I don't as you know, on this channel for my real estate agents, I don't edit a lot of my videos because there are a lot of workshops and tutorials, and there's not a lot of editing that needs to be done. And I'm pretty good at now being in front of the camera, and I feel comfortable. Whereas some other videos where I'm just sitting in, like where Josh and I are sitting in front of the camera and we're talking, and we want to get a little bit more interesting zoom in an effect, text coming in the front with overlays, and as you can see, videos that are being used kind of like fillers, and even stock images and videos, things like that, which is you can hire a videographer, do it yourself. A lot of the stock videos literally came from Canva or Pixel, which I'll add a link to in the description below. Images, videos, as you can see here, fillers and stocks were pulled out directly from Canva. A pro account was had a lot more options available, or Pixel. Again, I'll add it in the description below. And then for some of the videos that we edited, because we do so much work now, and we have lots of different income streams that are coming in, and we have access to some budget, we've hired and to streamline and to scale our business. And I'm all about process and systems and having proper systems in place. So we've hired a VA to edit our videos and to create thumbnails for us. We have an assistant for that. But if you're not quite there yet, and if you're in the beginning stages, we literally did. And that's why if you go down below, don't do it. They're not very good. Are a lot of our earlier on videos, but you can see the growth. Like, this is where you want to see, wow, Tharmila and Josh, they were not comfortable in front of the camera, and you can see that. And even my sponsor, Mike Sherrod, talks about the growth. That's why you never want to compare, someone's chapter 20 to your chapter 1, because you're in a different phase of your recording. I personally liked video pad, where here I'll show you the company. It's taking a little bit to upload right now, and this is the company that I use for our video recording. It's super easy. I'll download it on Microsoft, and we don't have Apple products, so even my phone is a Samsung S23, I believe I'm using right now. So they don't have to be the best phone, and it's not iPhone. I know people are not going to like me for this, but you can use whatever that you have access to. You can use the iMovie, you can use any type of different video platform. And again, if you have Zoom, use Zoom. You don't have to use Vimeo or StreamYard. But those were the ones that I've used, because it gave me a lot of different ways to customize and put call to actions and things like that. So I'm not sure why it is taking a little bit to upload, but I'll add the link to VideoPad also in the description below. And this is a great video recording tool and software that I like. And then the other thing that I want to mention is, when you're doing YouTube videos, to make your videos, getting the right tags and optimizing, you want to access or use a tool called vidIQ or TubeBuddy. Josh and I pay into TubeBuddy. You can use, they're all the same. It's really about the strategies, because you're really looking for topic video ideas, what your audience are looking for, and is giving you information as to who's subscribed, what are the numbers, what are some search items, and that's what it's for. And I think a tool like that, and you can start using the free one, and start, and I'll post some videos on tips on it. Oh, this is the video editor, VideoPad. I just wanted to show you, super easy to use, and I can show you some examples and tips as well of how to leverage this tool. But I had agents who used Adobe Premiere, iMovie, etc. There's different types of tools, or you can hire somebody to do it. If you need recommendations for a VA, connect with me, send me an email, send me a DM in the workplace if you're part of EXP or Insight or Instagram. Happy to give you my suggestions for a couple of companies that I used for VAs. And then for video editors and admin staff, any kind of VAs, to be honest, or inside sales agents as well. And then TubeBuddy, which I really like, is, again, it's great for information. But what I love is, you can just go to similar videos that are in your market that are doing well, that other real estate agents are doing. And because you have TubeBuddy, vidIQ, or Keywords Everywhere as a plugin, you can see it gives you all the information of their video. Like, for example, my video is open right now. You can see the tags that I'm using. All you have to do is copy to clipboard and go into your back end of your YouTube channel to your video and add in these tags. It's that easy, super efficient. And then all you have to do is leverage ChatGPT for your topic title. You can use ChatGPT to help you write the description. I don't write a big description anymore, because I want people to, because not a lot of people are reading them. So for me, I wanted to get to sharing how they can work with me, partner with me, because at the ultimate job of the videos is for real estate agents for this channel is to do different works with me. And then for Josh and I, on my real estate channel, I go, when you go directly to the videos, you can see right below the description, we write a little description, and I want people directly to going into working with us, booking a call with us, filling out our off-market investment deal landing page, etc. So that we're able to do different things with them. And ultimate goal is for your clients to click and call you and partner with you. And that's what these videos are. But if you also want to do, my recommendation, and I'll do a ton of videos on this, of different topic ideas for real estate agents, to get yourself in front of as many clients as possible, my recommendation is doing property tours. This video, I've gotten so many calls from it, and you can get solid buyers going to properties, even if it's not your own listing. My recommendation is to get permission from other real estate agents. Oh, let me pause this for a second. And literally, I'm recording in front of the camera. It was cold. There was a blizzard coming, and there was literally snow flying around everywhere. And I literally grabbed my phone and I started to do a quick selfie, and I spoke directly in front of the camera. And then I did a quick recording inside the property, and I put a call to action saying, book a private showing now. And I've got calls and text messages about people asking about this property. Super easy to do, and you can leverage properties that aren't even your own. So those are some of the ways that I record, and this is just kind of an insider into my own recording and showing you the process of video recording and some of the tools that I use. All of the tools that I mentioned, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can check them out. Like I mentioned, stay subscribed, like this video, and hit the notification bell, because I'm going to dive into different YouTube videos you should be doing as a realtor, top 20 video ideas. I'm going to be diving deeper into tube buddies and tips and chat GPT prompts, name it. Tons of different contents come here every other day. I'm always posting videos every week, so you're going to be able to learn as much as you can here and join me on this journey. If you're looking to partner with me, join my group, get access to my training, all of that good stuff is in the description below. Book a call with me. If you're looking to partner with me here at eXp Realty, I'll be happy to share as much information as I can. I'll see you next time.